Edward Joseph Snowden is an American whistleblower who copied and leaked highly classified information from the National Security Agency, also called NSA. Lawyer, author, and legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin has written the article about Snowden and argued against the fact that Snowden is a hero, and the article is called "Edward Snowden is no hero." Jeffrey Toobin's main claim is that Snowden is no hero, and he is rather a grandiose narcissist, which is also says in these lines. He is neither, he is rather a grandiose narcissist who deserves to be in prison. Toobin starts off by introducing the whole situation and what Snowden did to inform the reader and let the reader form their own opinion on Snowden and his situation, and it is seen right up here. He firstly represents the wrong viewpoint with how Snowden is a hero, right down here, are hailing him as a hero and a whistleblower, and then afterwards starts to argue for his point that he is no hero, he is rather a grandiose narcissist. Toobin says that how Snowden leaked all the information is a crime and he should be in prison for that. And he says that anyone and anybody knows that it is a crime and shouldn't be thought as anything else. He talks about how it is a crime right down here. Doing so was, as he more or less acknowledged, a crime. Throughout the article, he firstly set up an argument which thinks Snowden did a good thing, and then afterwards support his own viewpoint that Snowden did a bad thing. He claims that Snowden leaked the information not because he is a whistleblower who wants to tell people the truth, which somebody thinks is the truth, that he is a whistleblower, but Toobin's truth is that he rather exposed something that didn't suit his standards of propriety. And he also talks about how the government could handle if everyone sabotaged the programs they didn't like, just like Snowden did. He talks about it in these lines. So he wasn't blowing the whistle on anything illegal. He was exposing something that failed to meet his own standards of propriety. The last of Toobin's arguments is that Snowden had every right to protest within the institution he worked at, and everyone knew that. Toobin uses facts, which is logos, to prove his point that Snowden is no hero. Some examples for that is down here, but our system offers legal option which shows that he had every right to protest within the institution he worked at. And also up here, any government employee or contractor is warned repeatedly that the unauthorized disclosure of classified information is a crime. So everybody knew that it is a crime, but he did it anyways. And these quotes shows that it is a fact that the United States systems offers legal options for displeased or disgruntled workers who wants to protest against something they are dissatisfied with. But Snowden chose not to do any of that. And then I have a short discussion, and the question is, should the government be able to survey everybody secretly in order to protect the country? Toobin argued for that the government should be able to survey everybody. He thinks that it is a crime to leak the information and to go against the country like that. He says that down here, that doing so was, as more or less acknowledged, a crime, as I said before. Snowden is dissident and thinks that it is wrong to feel like you are being recorded all the time, and he doesn't think that the government should have the right to do that. He talked about it over here. I don't want to live in a society that does these sorts of things. I do not want to live in a world where everything I do and say is recorded. That is not something I am willing to support or live under. I think that they should be able to survey some things but not everything. A lot is on Snowden's side and think that he blew the whistle on something illegal, but a lot is also totally decided in what Snowden did, and Zubin is a great example for that. I can see why Snowden leaked the information, but I also think that a lot more could have gone wrong in the world if they couldn't record or supervise the citizens in the United States or in the world. I think that yes, the government should be able to survey people, but only professional, and it shouldn't be misused as I think it could.